Hello and welcome back to the Villa View 4 match preview ahead of Aston Villa's game against Blackburn Rovers tomorrow afternoon. We're going to be discussing all the key talking points ahead of the game, so let's get into it. So first of all, you may notice I am a man down. Dan Bardell has decided to go on holiday. How dare he? He really does get to me at times. I can't believe he's gone away on holiday. How dare he? He knew this game would be a big one for us. He knew how important it would be, but he's gone on holiday. Absolutely despicable behaviour from Mr. Bardell, and I think that he should be leaving him some comments in the comments section below about what you think about him going on holiday, because for me it's not acceptable. So this game comes at a time where the season's winding down and arguably the Villa players are on the beach. The playoffs have been a long distance fought for some time, and the players have sort of shown that in performances in recent weeks, with a 3-1 loss against Fulham and a 3-1 loss against Reading. We also beat Blues last weekend, which was sort of like the milestone moment in terms of our past few months, the game that everyone's been building up to. Gabby Bonglehor, the hero, once again in the derby game. Blackburn come into this game having drawn 2 of their last 3 games and winning their last one. Tony Mowbray's in charge now at Ewood Park, and they're fighting for their lives. They're 2 points away from safety, with Birmingham City, the team above them. Villa, meanwhile, they're going to move out Mili Jednak. Mili Jednak has apparently got a groin injury, so he won't be playing any part in the game. And Jonathan Codger does actually return from suspension. Villa line-up-wise, I'm predicting it'll be Sam Johnston in goal, back 4 of Neil Taylor, James Chester, Nathan Baker, Alan Hutto. I think that picks itself, that back 4 now. Moving the further forward, obviously Mili Jednak missing out. I think Gary Gardner will come into that side. Henry Lansbury, Conor Hoare, and then moving the further forward, I think it will be Jonathan Codger, Jack Grealish and Albert Adoma, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Gabby Bonglehor getting a start on the wing, or Jonathan Codger on the wing with Gabby Bonglehor leading the line. It wouldn't surprise me one bit if that is the case. I think it'd be a game that I'd like to see some more youth players though. The likes of Russian Hepburn Murphy deserves a chance, I think, now. And I think it's time for Jordan Lyne to step up to that mark. It's going to be a big summer for him, so it'd be nice to see him getting some more game time. I think that Blackburn are really up for it, and we're going to face a real team that's going to be up for it. I know Villa fans have been talking about this idea of, oh, we should lose the game, so Blues drop into the drop zone. But I wouldn't have that mentality. I've got a winning mentality, and I think many fans should stick with that. I want to see us win every game. I don't want to go into a game and see us lose. We are a team that needs to be winning games. If we want to go up next season, we need to be winning these games now, because it boosts confidence. It may be a different season next season, but I still think it boosts the confidence if you're winning games now. It helps, definitely. And especially the way our away record's been over the past few years, to get a victory away from home is always a welcome thing, especially when there's going to be over 7,000 Villa fans there, with most of them in fancy dress as well. So it'd be nice to put a performance on for them. And for me, Blues will make their own decisions and will mess up themselves. And Villa don't need to do anything to let Blues mess up, because Blues will be Blues, and yeah, that'll be that. So for me, I really don't want us to go out there and lose. I think that's a small club mentality, to go out there and go, oh, we should lose so our rivals can be relegated. I don't believe in that. I think we need to go out there and play our football the same as usual, play the way we do, and try and grind out a result. That's the only way I can see it going for me. I want us to grind out the results. I think the other threats for Blackburn come in the form of 20-year-old winger Conor Mahoney, been linked with a move to the Premier League in recent weeks. His performances have been improving a lot as Blackburn have looked to try and fight for their place to get out the relegation zone. Meanwhile, experienced striker Danny Graham's hit 12 goals this season. Those 2 players are going to be key, alongside the one I mentioned earlier in Sam Gallagher. We talked a lot more about Blackburn on the website as well. Tom Julian's done an article previewing the game, looking at the opposition, everything else. You can check that out now. I'm going to drop a link below. Make sure you check that out though at the end of the video, so you can read a little bit more ahead of the game. Okay, so we've jumped into the FanScore app now. As you can see, this is the Villa View League. We've got just nearly 300 members in there, which isn't too bad considering the points of the season we did start it. Leading the table at the moment is Villa Fan 28 with 3,740 points. Finishing off that top 5 is Blog 98, 3,465 points. Cameron Dackmel, 3,385. 4th, Joe Villa Till I Die with 3,338, and Stro Villa topping off that top 5. So now we're going to try and find where Dan and I and Dan are in the table. We're not in the top 100, I can tell you that for nothing. Last time, Dan was quite far ahead of me, so let's have a look. We'll keep scrolling a little bit more. There I am, 136th place, not too bad, 1,839 points. And oh, there's Dan as well, 141st place with 1,799 points. I mean, we're not doing too shabbily, but I'm just about above Dan. It's not too bad, I'm happy with that. You can still go and join that FanScore app and get involved with your predictions every game week. I'm going to do my predictions for the game though. Last few games I forgot to do them, I must admit, like the Blues game. Blackburn, I'm going to predict my starting 11. You go in there, you do your starting 11. Then you go down here as well to do your full-time score for the game. And I'm going to predict a 1-0 win for Blackburn. The reason for that is I just can't see us winning it. I think that we're already on the beach as such, and we got a bit lucky, I must say, against Birmingham last weekend. I think we're going to concede in the first half as well, around the 25th minute or so. about 8 seconds into the 25th minute of the game. And I just can't see us winning it, to be honest. I think that Blackburn will have more fight. They need the points, we don't. And I've touched on before earlier on in the video about how I really don't want us to lose the game. But for me, I think we will end up actually losing the game for me. But yeah, go over to the FanScore app and you can check that out. Coming towards the end of the season, so really is tight up there at the top as well, as you see. So if you have enjoyed this video, then please do drop us that like below. Comment in your predictions ahead of the game. Make sure you do go over to the FanScore app. I've left the code in there as well, so you can join it if you've not already joined the league. And as always, if you are new to the channel, then please do subscribe with your post notifications on. If you enjoyed that video, why not watch another one? Click the video choices on screen now to go and watch them in full. And don't forget to subscribe. Click on our logo there on the left and press subscribe. Easy.